All right. And we're live. So got my coffee. We're decorated for Christmas. Oh, I need to scoot over a bit so you can see the tree.
That's bad when you're so big he's blocking the tree.
Wow. Right out of the gate, huh? All right. So let's see. We've got Mind and Body Co. Cam Patton Family Compound was here. I don't know if he'll make it back. Hopefully. Zen Incense Shop, All the Things Acres. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Built on the Rock Homestead. Christy Betts. Arthur Leslie. Jesus. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Oh, Ben's Over Acres. I love that name. Little Frenchie in Big Texas. Rebecca Davis. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you like what you see. I gotta turn this off, or the ringer at least. So Amy had to feed the dog. So she's just now getting her coffee. So she has a good excuse to be late this time. Oh, yeah, good. Gil made it back. Good to see you, Gil. Christine Beadle. Crazy Ed. Hello and welcome, buddy. So we've got some things going on this week. Hat Creek Homestead, good to see you. You good?
Yep.
All right.
My back is sore tonight, so I'm moving like a slow little old lady. I have to say slow because, there's a lot of older people that move way quicker than me.
Like Kate.
Yeah. Kate runs circles around me with ease.
We have no sound? Zen Incense Shop says, let someone let Brett know he has no sound.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? Jenny Pennington, can you believe you can get a tick on you in December? Okay, everybody else says sounds okay. So Tammy is here. Let's see. Han Solo. Whoa, Barb is Rule.
Okay, everybody else can hear us.
All right. So seems like the trouble is on Henry's end with the sound. A tick on you in December in Southeast Ohio. Hubby did and had to take an antibiotic. Oh man, I hope he doesn't get Lyme disease. I know a friend of mine, somebody at work the other day was talking about they had it wasn't a tick, it was something else. Said he ended up with Lyme disease. I can't remember what it was though. It's Patty, Tinker's wife.
Something other than a tick?
Yeah, I think so. But I think that's what he said. Lyme disease comes from ticks though.
Yeah. That's weird. I don't know. I've never heard of him getting Lyme disease from anything other than a tick. But then again,
Regan.
I don't know everything. Is it Regan or Reagan?
I think it's Regan. Regan or Reagan? One or two? I think it's Regan. Nurse practitioner said it, antibiotic given early, most likely no Lyme disease. That's good. Hopefully that's the case.
Reagan.
Reagan. I've been saying it wrong.
I knew it.
You
I
know
told
what?
you.
I went by that old Canadian by how he says it.
So I was right.
Yeah, like Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Surprised me that you were on Wednesday.
Yeah, this I'm working tomorrow, so this week we're on Wednesday.
I hear you now, but on my new laptop I have no sound.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There might be a mute button that you haven't found yet. Hopefully that's all. And you don't have some real issues.
I have my laptop and my chat is up, and for whatever reason, everybody's name is highlighted in green.
It's weird.
And I cannot figure out for the life of me what I did, because It wasn't like that, and then I messed with some settings, and I don't know what I did.
I don't know.
It has to be something in my display settings, and I can't figure out what it is. The only thing I did was I changed the color of the bar at the top,
I don't know.
and this happened. But I went back and I
Weird.
changed it back, and it still happens. So
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's kind of annoying, but
So we got a little mail this week. Some nice gifts. I've got a
not gifts.
in
Oh well,
a recent. Well, this one's a gift.
yeah.
The other one is not gifts. It's
Reagan, Abby put up all the Christmas decorations.
yeah. That's all Abby. Abby is our daughter. In case you don't know, she's almost 17. She'll be.
I
I
don't
know.
want to hear it.
She'll be 17 in less than a week.
I don't want to hear it.
So, yeah, you know what? I knew somebody new came in, so I want to introduce ourselves. I'm Brett, and this is Amy. We're the Broussards at Broussard Homestead. We're in Southwest Louisiana. Wow, forgot where I am. Southwest Louisiana, growing zone 9. So
Yeah, Ed said, see, he sees everybody in blue. Well, we have a ton of moderators in there
We
right
do.
now, and yeah, they're supposed to be in blue, but like it looks like somebody highlighted just the text of the name and put a background color of it in green.
Grammy Karen is here. So
Weird.
is
I don't
Black's
know.
Tropical Homestead. Hello, soil family.
The new background. This is the corner of our dining room.
Well, I mean,
we just kind of turned the
just,
table a little bit.
It's Christmas, so our Christmas
Abby did it.
season. It's not Christmas yet.
Has anyone heard from Lippy? I have not.
Last I heard, they were
I know they were on their way
Getting-
home.
they were home and getting settled in. We heard from Allison Halleck. She had posted
That's right.
last week, I think, and said that they were working on getting their internet
That's
set
right.
up. Shelly, good to see you. Miranda Elliott.
I know they were saying they were going to be staying in the camper, I believe, for a little while they get some things situated.
Yeah, the names, the green names in the chat with the little icon afterwards. What is it?
Badge.
Those are our channel members, and the way to become a channel member is to go to our homepage, and right next to the subscribe button is a join button.
Okay.
And that proves to everyone in the chat that you are a super fan of Broussard Homestead.
I have the link. I'm working on it.
Okay. We did have another channel member reach out this past week to say that they were going to be relinquishing their channel membership, but he said that they were doing away with all channel memberships, including the option to be members on their YouTube channel. So just like the other ones that had reached out, I said, no explanation necessary, but I do appreciate it.
Okay. Somebody said Lippy and them did a short pulling up the floor tile. Somebody else said they saw Lippy and Buddy on a live for a bit last weekend practicing on their new internet.
Oh, cool.
And Lippy
All
was
right.
moderating on Deep South Saturday night. So they are alive and well. They are probably just busy.
Yes, Melinda, it looks green on my screen.
Well, everything looks green on my screen. So yeah, but yeah, on yours
That's
it's
so strange. I don't know. The estate sale went really well last weekend. Thanks everyone who prayed.
That's
Awesome. That's great news.
I did see that on Facebook too.
So Sean at North Shore Preparedness did his live stream Monday afternoon, and
No troubles.
really like he let all of his followers know the situation with Kate, our friend Kate from Kate's Kitchen, and losing her husband David last week, and Kate got quite a few new subscribers and some money in PayPal. And I'd like to remind people that if you want to send Christmas cards, sympathy cards, whatever, through the postal service, send them to our P.O. Box. Zen Incense Shop shared it just a little bit up in the chat there, P.O. Box 102. And we will forward those over to Kate. The reason for that is because Kate doesn't have a P.O. Box and she's not comfortable with giving out her physical address, which I totally understand.
Well, and with the financial situation that she's in right now, in losing David, she also lost David's income. So at the moment, she's not sure if she'll be able to afford a P.O. box. So we have taken it upon ourselves, and Kate has agreed. We're gonna accept any and all. That is not
Okay.
right.
Henry, Zen Incense Shop, that is not the right PayPal for Kate.
Yeah. I don't know why.
He's using the one for
No.
Inside Kate's Kitchen, and that's somebody else got a hold to it, I guess.
No, I'm using the one for Inside Kate's Kitchen. Click on the one that I posted.
Oh, then it may just be.
It's missing. See where? Okay.
Okay.
If you notice his link, where'd it go?
There must be a slight problem with the link that you're sharing.
Where'd it go?
Hello, Diggs.
Oh, he retracted it. That's why I couldn't find
Allison
it.
Halleck.
I don't know why, but it's not. I think there's a few letters missing or something, and it's bringing to something else.
Gardner Josh, hi there, and I got the notification. Thank you for sharing our stream tonight. I appreciate that.
Well, an Android phone, the names only show up blue for mods. Members are not green, but has a symbol next to my name. Weird. Let's see. Wait. Allison posted the link, and it goes to Kate.
It's a good one. There's some slight problem with the link that Henry is sharing.
Yeah,
So,
for whatever reason, it's missing a letter, a dot, or something. Something's not quite right.
But he retracted that, so
yeah,
that's cool. I just got a notification that Crazy Ed shared our live stream. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that.
Okay. They're not even in here yet. Oh, I don't know if they will. Oh, that hurt.
So, do you want to show what's in the box?
They're not in here yet either.
I know. Oh, yep, there they are. Where to begin, Homestead?
Oh.
We got mail today. Who knows how long it's been sitting there, honestly. Because you need me to grab it? Amy's got a little back trouble tonight. What? Southern Boy Prepper just became a channel member. Awesome. Enjoy your new custom emojis, Reagan.
$60.
Not my home. How can anybody afford? Yeah.
How can anybody not afford to be able? Well, Kate recently, very recently, as in 8 days ago, lost her husband, and as of right now, her income has dropped by 3/4 of what it was.
Yeah, so things are very tight for Kate.
Right. She is still figuring things out. She doesn't know what her monthly income is going to be yet without his income. And it's really a tough time right now. She's looking at selling her car and possibly getting rid of a lot of things to make ends meet. So
I remember that, Kieran.
It's rough. So not only has she lost her husband, but she's having to let go of a lot of sentimental things.
All right, so this box came from Where to Begin Homestead.
I'm going to remember that. I was
And
getting ready to flip them.
and these are items for the upcoming giveaway.
I didn't want to get it wrong. That's why I was second guessing.
For when we hit we hit 5,000 subscribers, which we're looking forward to. It doesn't look like it's going to happen as soon as we were hoping, but it's going to happen. So,
Wow. Allison said I just got the renewal for mine, and where I live, it's $110 for 6 months.
yikes.
So,
So
I think ours is
about $60 a year, 60, 70,
Oh.
$38 every 6 months, I think.
yeah. So it's closer to $80 a year,
76. Yeah.
something like that.
You'll pay for it? Cool. Well, Kate's
You're welcome to send
Kate's information is here in the chat.
send
That's really cool.
the money to Kate's PayPal link. I'm working on it.
Allison shared it a minute ago. Maybe she can help out. Yeah, if you send the money to her PayPal, just put it in there. Put a note that says this is for, a PO box or whatever. That would be really
$60 is a
awesome.
ton of money if you only have a $500 a month to live on, like myself. Wow, yeah.
Didn't stamps did go up recently.
Yeah, they did. I don't know about the PO box because
The shipping of these boxes like this.
God, the shipping prices has gone up crazy high.
Yeah, so when we have a giveaway, we might have to take out a loan for the shipping cost.
Sorry.
I mean,
Go ahead.
okay. So these items are for the giveaway.
I know, but I really want to keep them.
This is the only one I've seen out of this box so far, and I
I
really
showed you
love
the
it.
other one. I just
It says the time is now, but time is spelled like the earth,
okay.
and it's a wall hanging. I don't know if it's for indoors or outdoors.
That's an
Indoor use only.
That's an indoor thing. Duh.
Still, it's so cool.
Oh, I'm touching the screen with the paper. Dang touchscreen computer.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's really nice.
I really wanted to keep it because it would go great on my wall behind this live stream. Just saying.
You'll come to our house and pick up the prizes. All right.
Who said that?
Ed.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Ed's been here. There's lots of people who have not yet been here. I'm not sure what this is. I haven't opened it yet.
That is, I think it is a camp stove.
Oh, that's right. I did see it.
But
okay.
I was trying to
You
figure
want
out how to open it. And I opened it, but I didn't know what to do with it.
Let me make sure you guys can see this.
So yeah.
So already it's got a nice carry case that comes with it.
I'm thinking it's a camp stove, and if it works like I think it does, then that's really cool, and I'd like to keep that too. I just need to know how to set it up.
This is all the pieces.
Yeah.
And there's no instructions?
Okay, wood burning camp stove. No, there's no instructions. Be careful when you open it up though, because like there's pieces in it and they fall out.
Okay.
That's what I did earlier, and stuff was falling out all over me.
All right. So this is going to go like this. I don't know how much of this you guys can see because my computer is in the way. And we're backlit as well, so.
You want me to turn the light on?
No, we're going to make this work. So this.
I would love to come back down and visit for a lot longer than I did the first time, but living on this homestead off-grid is kicking my butt, I bet.
So where would this go? It doesn't quite fit
I think.
that way.
Would it go?
No, it doesn't quite go in.
Look, it looked like a little tray, so I was doing it like this.
I don't know. There's no instructions. It's awesome. The blue that
wood burning
colored,
camp stove.
the blue is just
It's a paper.
It's protective.
Yeah,
It's actually all stainless steel.
and yeah, there's little grates that fit in there, and there's little pieces that probably hold them in. I just couldn't figure out how to do it.
I wish there was a.
Okay, top has a grate for cooking.
Okay, I don't think that goes there.
You don't know nothing.
I don't.
What does this do?
That opens. Looks like
There.
that opens like that.
So that's the top for sure.
So does this go in here? Maybe.
Turn it around.
No, it's still too wide. That doesn't go there either. Oh boy.
We're just gonna put it right here.
Broussard Homestead, good to see you.
No, that's not right either.
So that
I
these
think
little pegs go. I would assume they go through here like that, and then
the top. It says that. Yeah.
so
See.
that can go in there, and then this goes. This just sits on top. This is your cooking grate, I assume, or does that go?
Oh, I bet this holds the coals.
I'm thinking so, but I don't understand what this is for.
I'm telling you,
I'm missing something.
that's a tray for at the bottom.
You think it just sits down on the bottom like that?
I don't know.
Hey, 44 Magnum, good to see you. We're just trying to figure out this
It's a
little
puzzle you
capstone.
get to put together before you cook your meal, right?
You have to have an IQ of at least 7, and I
Allison
don't.
Allison said maybe that's a baby cookie sheet to bake cookies. It could. Well,
I mean,
I bet I could bake a cookie on that.
I haven't figured out.
Maybe one.
Anyway, I think I've spent enough time on this.
We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna like find a video on it or something, but I gotta figure out what it's called. Wood burning cook camp stove. No, this is the tricky part. Okay, this stuff has to go back in the bag. Good.
You sure?
I'm gonna kick it. This has to go on this side.
Oh boy. All right. We should have titled this "How Not to Homestead."
I was trying to get your help to put this thing together a while ago, and you were too busy playing on the computer.
What was I
fixing
too busy doing? What?
setting up the live stream. This piece has to fit in there in order for it to close back up. Well, movie.
Somebody's about to get a finger. Oh, there you go. Amazon brand Yeet. Yeah, that. Yeet
Oh,
Sport.
wait. Let me.
Yeah, Yay Sport. I don't know. I don't know how to say that.
Okay, I am copying that and putting that in my Google information page.
Oh, this is like Christmas morning. Yeah.
Okay. Now I have the actual what it is, so I can look it up.
Let's see. I want to try to make sure I didn't miss.
Reagan, we have plenty of coffee if you want to
Inviting
come down
anyone.
and get some.
Yeah. So, oh, I didn't talk about the cup enough. Huh? I don't remember. I'll get there in just a second. So I get this new coffee mug in the mail. I mean, last week before,
Couple weeks.
couple weeks, something. I was talking about how Amy and Abby always get mail. I never get any. Well, one of our viewers, her name is Mama Bear.
There you
go. She thought it was funny and cute that I said, since I don't get any mail, I must be chopped liver. Well, she had this mug custom made, and right here it says,
Come on, Reagan. It's only 30 minutes. You could get here.
it says Brett Broussard, and it says, "What am I?" And it's like a jar of chopped liver. And then on the back side it says, "Coffee, or else I'll throw some chopped liver at you." So, that was custom made and sent to us. I thought that was pretty cool. So thank you, Mama Bear, for that.
Reagan, we always have coffee, like always. And if I don't have any made, I can make some real quick.
El Skippy.
I was
Hello
good
and
until
welcome.
they started drinking it. One more.
So this comes from Huga Homestead. Hygge. You see her in the chat sometimes. And this is a Christmas card. And it says, warm wishes this holiday season. And on the inside,
He tried to hit me with the Christmas card.
it says, Brett, Amy, and family, warm thoughts and best wishes for a joyful Christmas season. Have a blessed Christmas. CB, Huga Homestead, Merry Christmas. So thank you very much.
And that's going
Huga
up on
Homestead.
the wall back there somewhere.
Yeah, if you choose to send us Christmas cards, physical Christmas cards this season, we'll post them up on the wall in the background here for the live streams throughout the season. That's cool. We did that last year. We ended up filling up the whole wall.
Yeah, there was quite a bit. Well, last year Abby decorated around like a square section behind the live stream.
Oh yeah,
just
that's right.
for cords.
That's right.
And this year she put that pine cone strand of garland stuff in front of my TV. So now I have to do this.
It's the remote. It's in front of the remote sensor for the TV.
Yeah, to be able to turn the TV on or change the volume or channel or anything.
So we are going to work on sending out some things to our channel members this Christmas. Please be patient with us. We're going to do the best that we can. We've got some things that came up this past week that are kind of taking some focus. Are we gonna do we want to talk about that at all?
No, because I haven't figured out what it is yet. Or
Danny.
did we? Oh, that.
Okay, Danny, my godfather, who is also our neighbor, he doesn't comprehend. He's a hard-headed Cajun man. Let me just put it that way. And he sometimes forgets that he's aging, and he wants to just keep on doing what he does. And I'm afraid that I'm going to be that same kind of hard-headed old man. But anyway, Danny had a spill. He fell at his house, and he is now in the hospital undergoing some neurological tests. So if you would please keep him and his family and us in your prayers for a speedy recovery, and so that we can figure out exactly what's wrong and how best to treat.
The good thing is, if physically, he has some weakness and things like that, but mentally, he is spunky as ever and smart aleck as ever. He has not lost his spirit at all.
Homestead Heart warned us ladies that bad folks are now stalking people who buy lots of food at one time, then robbing them in the parking lot.
Wow. Oh, Bub asked if you would put a picture of him on the wall. I'm afraid.
I tell you, Bub, if you send me a picture and it would pass the YouTube censors, I would put that sucker on that wall. I certainly would.
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you all for the prayers.
Yeah. Christy, yeah. I'm hard-headed too, but he's learning his limitations and not necessarily liking them, but
And at the same time, his wife, my nanny, is under the weather. So
yeah, she has been feeling kind of down and out. So
we want to pray for her at the same time. Shoot, I just thought about something that. Oh yeah. So the main topic of the live stream. We went shopping today in town, and let me answer this question real quick. What's the temperature?
56 right now.
56. You have that on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Because my computer's cooler than yours.
Yeah, mine's an iMac or MacBook Pro. So
Mine tells me the weather.
I could find the weather too. Can yours edit videos for
Yeah.
free?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not as
Well,
good,
shut
but
my
yeah.
mouth.
I didn't say I know how. I know it can.
Gene Ackland, hello. 31. Well, I don't know if I would like that.
Oh, yeah, Allison. I've gone through that hard-headed thing with my dad. Had to take away his extension ladders.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Well, it's a good thing Danny does not get on extension ladders.
okay. Don't put it past him.
He does get into places where he shouldn't be, but not on an extension
The
ladder.
edge of the gully.
Behind a steering wheel sometimes.
Well, yeah.
Southern Minnesota.
We need some snow for Christmas. Y'all can have all the snow y'all want. 56, that's pushing it for me.
We got
My feet are cold.
Facebook reminded us today or yesterday.
Nope, it was this morning.
Today. That 5 years ago? 4 years ago, 2017. Right before we started YouTubing, we had some snow here in Southwest Louisiana. And it was good snow, like powdery actual snow.
At least for the first few hours, yeah.
What we got last year was icy mess.
No, that wasn't even snow. That was just sleet and ice.
That was falling ice.
But that year we were able to make a snowman instead of a muddy snow blob.
Kia Chris says they got an inch so far.
Oh, I don't even want none of that.
36
yeah, last
in
year
Long
was
Island.
ice.
Oh, Gene corrected said 28.
Nope, y'all can have all that mess. 56. Look, my feet are cold just sitting here, and it's 65 in the house, 67 in the house.
Cajun Homestead. Hey, Bill. Yes, that was a tree killing freeze. We lost a lemon tree and 2 bottle brushes in that freeze.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we didn't lose our Satsuma. In case you don't know, a Satsuma is a type of orange.
But the Satsumas are more cold hardy than the lemon.
Okay. The banana trees that we had were just limp noodles once that freeze was over with. But they've bounced back. Now they didn't make bananas this year, but
if the freeze stays away from them this year, we might get some bananas next year.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, Southern
You
Ohio.
keep the cold and snow. Y'all can keep the cold and snow. I don't want none of that mess.
Okay, so we went to the grocery store today. Well, actually, we went to Sam's Club, which is more than a grocery store, because there were some things that we needed, and we haven't been actually grocery shopping.
Do you know that we haven't
bought
bought toilet paper since the beginning when
people were hoarding the toilet paper? Wow. That's almost 2 years that we haven't bought toilet paper.
Well, that's because we bought 2 and then we went back like a week later when everybody started.
We get the big packs of toilet paper.
The craziness, there's 45 rolls in a pack.
We're serious about our butt wipe.
No, I usually buy it. That lasts us several months. So I buy 2 of them and I just stock them so I don't have to go.
So we got
very often. We bought 2 and then a couple weeks later when like everybody started freaking out about the toilet paper thing and buying out toilet paper, we went back and bought 2 more.
So today,
it lasted us 2 years.
So today we were stocking back up.
And we're still not out.
And there was a limit of 1.
Yes.
One of those big packs. And what else did we see at Sam's? I didn't pay too much attention to the prices on the items that we weren't getting, other than that meat. We did get a 10-pound roll of ground chuck, and the price was $3.68 a pound. So that's not terrible for ground chuck.
No, but there was I don't know what kind of beef that was that I was looking at. I walked up and when I rounded the corner, because I wasn't even going to look at that, I was actually going to look at the salmon. And when I rounded the corner, I saw the sign sitting there that says $15.68 a pound.
High. Freaking high. It's the more expensive cuts.
Prime rib? I think is what it was.
I think it was.
Beef prime rib. And it's a pretty good, sized chunk of meat. And I went, holy moly. And this little lady standing next to me was like, yep, that's what I said too. She said, normally these things, the whole thing is about $30 to $40. And I looked down at the price tag and one of them said $111.
Over $100. Now the other one that was next to it, I forget what cut that was, but there was some of those for over $200.
Goodness.
Every price briskets. Oh, that's probably supposed to say have you.
Southern Boy said pasta, peanut butter, cream cheese, popcorn seasoning out of stock at Walmart.
Wow.
Well, that's weird. Sam's had tons of peanut butter today.
They had all of that. Yeah.
I didn't look at the pasta. I didn't pay attention to pasta at Sam's today.
In a couple of months, a ham went from $27 to $49.
God.
Sheesh. Now the gas prices seem to be leveling out. Maybe even going down a little. But we know why. We know why that is. We know why that is. That's because they pulled some out of reserves to help lower the price, and that is temporary. People better guard their cows. Yeah.
Right. But what I don't understand is, okay, the price of beef is ridiculous.
$3.85 for gas.
That's New York. That's why.
Oh, right. Ours is like $2.90, $2.95. Northern Girl Hobby.
Right now, it was up to $3.20.
Thank you for the compliments on the tree. Sorry. I don't remember what you were talking about. Or else
the price of beef is going ridiculous. But I noticed the price of pork has not gone up. I saw pork chops for $2.97 a pound.
Yeah, we got those Boston butts the other day.
99 cents a pound.
Of course, that was a sale price.
And the picnics are on sale this week
for 99
cents a pound.
Yeah.
We got a turkey for 37 cents a pound.
Yeah, that was at one of the local hometown grocers. Klingon Princess, hello and welcome.
Pork chops here are crazy expensive. Really. And see, that's what I'm not understanding. Why is the prices of other stuff not going up? Like even toilet paper is the same price that it was for that big packet as it was 2 years ago.
It seems to be regional. Like some places are more expensive with some things and some other places are more expensive with other things. I don't understand it. I don't know why that would be.
Some people were pricing turkeys and paying over $20 to $30 for one turkey.
That's what I'm thinking, Kia Chris. They're told to do so.
Yeah.
It's just orchestrated.
Well, right. Wait, price of beef is high, but the seller of the cow is not getting any more money for their cattle.
Right.
So it's not a supply issue. It's a big company is gonna just decide.
I know the processors were getting backed up last year, and I don't know if they've caught up yet. That's at least that was what was being put out there, the information that was being put out.
It's a slow crawl. It'll get to you sooner or later. That's just the way the time of supply chain.
Just in time supply chain. Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was reading that wrong.
Trying to keep you from affording to eat it.
Yeah.
Crazy Ed. This year I spend Christmas at the firehouse, which isn't terrible.
Well, Christmas Day, yes.
Yeah. It's not
but
bad.
We're having a family get together here after Christmas.
Which it's not bad for me. You know, if some of the other guys have younger kids, let them go home and be with their kids. I've had that time. My kids are older now. I don't have to celebrate on Christmas Day.
Right.
Plus I get paid double time for being there. So that's not a bad deal. Rambling with the Brums. Hello.
trucker issue because the trucks are getting out there. They're delivering.
It's not a truck. Okay, now it makes sense.
Okay.
It's not a trucking issue.
I don't think so either. Yeah. It's time to buy your own. Exactly. And that's the only way that you're going to avoid
That's
the inflation.
a great point. The more skills that you have, that you can do things for yourself, the better off you're going to be. That is the best prep, skills. With 80% of the beef in grocery stores reportedly coming from another country. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi, you out.
Yeah.
The road was packed last week. I don't know. Is it just me or is everybody else seeing more trucks on the roads? Like 18-wheeler trucks? I have seen a lot.
Yeah. Oh, of course there. Yeah. Some of that.
I need to go.
Who is it?
Darlene's calling. Darlene told me to call.
Okay. So that's probably news on my godfather. So hopefully it's good news. All right. So I'm gonna hold up the
I'll
stream
jump
here.
on those calls.
Yeah, for sure. All right. The road was full of truckers last weekend. I was sorry. Yeah. There for a while. I don't remember when it was, but there was at some point I remember thinking, wow, I don't see any trucks hardly at all on the street. And I want to say that was back in probably the springtime. It's just something I suddenly realized, suddenly noticed. And now it's like there's trucks everywhere. Of course, it's a holiday season. Trains are getting longer too. Yeah, I believe that. I haven't been caught by a train, so in a while, so I don't know. I can't. I think, yeah, I think I remember hearing something about a shortage of truck drivers too. Wow, you were in Arizona last week. I hope you enjoyed that. I kind of wish I had paid more attention at to prices and such, and like what's in stock, what's out of stock over at Sam's. They had a good bit of stuff. I didn't think to look at the up top overstock stuff to see how much is there, but the store seemed pretty full. Yeah, Chris, and there's another. I'm gonna try to stay away from the keywords, if you know what I mean. There's supposedly a new strain that they're probably going to start freaking out about again soon, starting to try to lock down stuff again. I don't know how many times they can do this and society just keep putting up with it. I feel like we're coming to a head. Oh, the toilet paper in Southeast Ohio went from under $20 to now over $27. Yikes. No train tracks in your part of Texas. We have a lot of train tracks around here, but we have a lot of industries and things like rice mills and factories, different stuff like that around here. So there's quite a few train tracks. Yeah, Chris, if that guy said it's not a concern, I wouldn't be surprised if he would change his mind and the powers that be try to grab more power. Australia is in, yeah, Australians are in trouble. I've been seeing a little here and there about Australia. Driver who parks his loaded rig where I keep an eye on it gets paid to sit at home for up to a week at times before delivering the load. Controlled delivery. Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting. Europe too. I saw that there were several countries in Europe that were standing up and saying enough is enough. Ah, yeah, Chris. Yeah. So a video about the sea and the Amish. They refused to quarantine. Folks got sick, but not terribly. Not have herd immunity. Zero illness. No. Yeah, I believe that. You know, there was a doctor. I wish I would have saved that video. So wish I would have saved that video now. But before the first jabs started rolling out, before they even had one, there was a doctor who came out and said, this disease, this illness, if we try to use a jab against it, it's going to make it mutate. And it will mutate into something that's more virulent, more deadly. And this doctor was very concerned. I wish I could remember who it was. Thor Haven Farm. Good to see you. Just got kicked off or got back. Well, I'm glad you made it back in. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's these sensitive topics that we're talking about and dancing around. So what have you guys done this week or, recently, anything that you want to talk about? What have you done as far as preparedness or homesteading or, just self-sustainable lifestyle? How have you improved your future? It's all a test to see how much people will tolerate. I believe that 1,000,000%. Arthur, you got kicked off too. Wow. I don't know why that was hidden. That's weird. Stocking up on canned meat. Great idea. With the stuff that Amy has canned herself in the pressure cooker, the meats and whatnots, we're slowly converting over to more of those and less of the store bought stuff. Trying to, know more so where our food comes from. The red beans experiment in the garden is doing great. We're getting to a point where we're going to start harvesting some of those and putting them back away. It looks like, a little handful of red beans planted in the garden is going to yield several pounds.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I may end up getting another call because Angie was calling in.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's not great news, so
Okay.
they could really use some prayer.
Hey, Mary Beth. 50 pounds of potatoes. Awesome.
What are we talking about?
Pasta and rice. What people have done recently to improve their self-sustainability.
We got 60 pounds of pork.
Was it?
Yep. Which I'm gonna lose some
Bub.
to fat.
Do those still have the skin?
Nope.
The hide on them?
No.
No. The picnics do
The
sometimes.
picnics do, but not the Boston butts. I'm gonna lose some of that to fat and some of the weight to bone, but the bone is gonna go into making bone broth.
Right.
So that's all gonna get used.
Yeah. So it's
I
not
may
wasted.
end up losing about a half a pound off of each one in the fat that I'm pulling off, maybe.
More gas for the generator. Minus 20 Celsius. Oh my gosh.
Y'all better keep that stuff.
Do we make lard? No, we haven't.
I
We
haven't.
do save bacon grease. That's good stuff.
Got an awesome trail cam pic of a bobcat that visited last night. Watch your chickens. With a bobcat around, they like to eat chickens.
Antique grinders and cast iron pots. Nice.
That's awesome.
Do we like collards? I'm not a big fan of greens. I don't really like collard greens or mustard greens or turnip greens, but it doesn't mean I won't eat them.
Right.
Now we grow turnips, and the turnip greens go to the rabbits that we.
I need to look up how to render the lard from that fat.
Yeah. Should make pemmican. I haven't tried that yet either.
What?
Pemmican. It's like a really stale cracker, from what I understand, but it's a food that like it lasts forever.
But who wants to eat a stale cracker?
If that's all you have to eat.
Well,
we have not made lye soap.
no way you can get in the chicken coop. Build right. Well, that's a good thing. Don't put anything past a bobcat, though.
We do like to buy in bulk the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap.
Do it in a stock pot. Crock pot. Huh.
50% dried beef, 50% rendered tallow, last 20. Oh, I was thinking it was more like a cracker. I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. So that the pemmican is beef and tallow, so that's more like a jerky. It seems.
Huh.
I like my jerky, and it needs to be dry as a bone. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Sharon, good to see you.
Is there any way to can and keep an eye on the salt? That's something that we need to stock up more on is salt. You can dry can the salt, I believe.
Just salt?
I think.
Dry. Salt itself is a preservative, so if you just keep salt in a bucket, it should be fine.
If you put salt in a 5-gallon bucket with a gamma lid on it,
I'm not sure if that's what she's asking. I think she's Sharon. Can you clarify, please? Because I'm assuming, and I hate to do that.
Oh wait, is she talking about canning the lard or the broth?
To use less. Okay, that's what I would. That's the way I read it.
Okay.
To can stuff and use less salt.
With the broth, I use no salt.
There you go.
I use none. I add salt to my broth to what I'm using it for. Because if I make a gravy and I have sausage and some things already in that gravy, those already have some salt and seasonings in it. And then I'll just kind of salt to taste. We don't use a whole heck of a lot of salt here.
Right.
Now, Danny, on the other hand.
Thank you, Arthur. I was thinking of hardtack.
You can vacuum seal salt.
Yeah.
Good idea. I wish I could do some canning to stock up food.
What? What's stopping you, Ed? I think it's the fact that aren't you still in a camper?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, but there's some people that can over an open fire.
Oh, I bet that takes some talent that I don't have.
But you can also do it over like a crawfish burner, propane burner.
Oh, Okay.
outdoors.
That makes sense.
And it's a little,
Oh, Henry sent you a link.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
Well, it kind of startled me because I'm waiting on Darlene to call me back. They're wanting to do a procedure on Danny, and it's not going to be a nice experience because of some childhood trauma from his
Oh boy.
surgeries before. So yeah, it's going to be messy. She's kind of worried. But he's not gotten any better. It's actually worse. So after Abby's done testing tomorrow, we're gonna probably make our way over there for a little while, just in case.
They're doing the procedure tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. But we don't know what time because they're not really scheduling anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on duty.
Yeah, no.
In a different part of town, so I don't know that I can be there. Not enough storage space.
Yeah.
And well, the good thing about that is the price of lumber is coming back down. I think.
Well, some people, as somebody said, I've been seeing it's coming down, but it's expected to go back up some.
Beautiful.
So, I don't know. Or anywhere to put it. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna refill my cup. If you'll just be patient.
Dog just snoring. My dog snores all the time.
Off grid, don't have any way of doing it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, it's definitely been an emotional couple weeks.
What's that?
That's Darlene.
She needs you to call?
Yep.
I'm hurrying.
Hopefully. I'm really hoping they don't do that procedure tonight. Oh, man. It's Himalayan salt from Gifted Salt Lamps in Mylar bags. Do you think it's pure or maybe contaminated? I don't know too much about Himalayan salt. My wife is snoring right now. Wow. Tonight, last week. Thank you, Allison. Have a great week and stay safe. And thank you for the prayers. Yeah, it is pretty stressful. We lost David 8 or 9 days ago, and
Monday of last week. Yeah.
Yeah, and now Monday of this week, Danny's in the hospital, and not exactly sure what's what, and they're trying to figure out what's going on and what's causing the weakness, and it's just one thing after another. It seems like. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. I'm hoping that.
Living a rogue life. Hello.
No, we have to close before 8:30. Well, by around 8:30.
Right. So Amy just had to step away to take another phone call, but you still got me. Let's see how many people leave. It's been a tough 2 years. Well, Diggs, thank you very much for that donation. We really appreciate that. God bless you for it. Thank you. That's Abby does the Christmas decorating in our house. We used to not decorate for the longest time. When all of our kids were very little, we would decorate all the time. We'd go all out for them. And then over the years, we kind of we got really relaxed on it, and eventually we just quit. And then Abby Abby asked last year if she could decorate, so we went out and bought all of the tree and the decorations and all the cool stuff. So yeah, I think she did a good job too. Sharon, I've been noticing that you haven't been here. I'm glad that you're back as well. So uh, I'm really I really want to know what's happening on the phone. So I hate to do it. We have been live for an hour though, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to you guys. Maybe you have other live streams to check out anyhow, but whatever the case, please keep us in prayer. And if you have any prayer requests, please drop them in the chat. I'm going to leave the chat open. So as long as you're in here and you type in the chat, we will get that. And if you're watching this later, just comment and let us know if you have a prayer request. We'll be happy to add you to the list. So, guys, with that, we will see you next week. Thank you, Katie. Appreciate it. Prayers for Crazy Ed. I'll write that down just as soon as I turn this off. So I want to tell you guys good night and God bless, and we will see you next week.